A close look at your dinner plate could reveal a lot about your health. Do you pick fatty and fried or lean and green? More people are turning to superfoods to help boost nutrition and even lose weight. But exactly what are superfoods?
The list is actually very long.
Dietitian Erin Hurst says there's no clinical definition for superfoods, but pop culture and social media will tell you superfoods are just really good for you.
You could find superfoods for anti-cancer, for heart health. You can find superfoods for babies.
Typically, superfoods are individual foods that are power-packed with goodness.
They are really nutrient dense, and that they typically are a little bit lower in calories, but they provide usually more concentrated nutrition of vitamins, minerals, and some things like flavonoids and phytochemicals.
Hurst uses this rule of thumb. Look for the 3 C's. Foods that are convenient, colorful, and crunchy. Convenient foods are easily accessible, like local fruits and vegetables. Color means look for colorful foods full of nutrients and minerals. And crunchy?
I use the concept of crunchy just to talk about texture. The different textures also are going to provide different type of fibers. Kale is a great example. Kale has a lot of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant.
Kale has a unique texture and taste that's not for everyone, but Hurst says you can disguise it.
Kale can be prepared in a lot of different ways. It can go into a smoothie. If you put just the liquid into your blender first and then put the kale in and liquefy that, then you can add all of your other types of smoothie ingredients and you won't even notice that it's there from a texture standpoint.
Kale is just one of many superfoods you can find at the grocery store, farmer's market, or even in your own backyard.
A lot of people have grown them for years in their gardens locally.
That's a tomato.
No. It's a tomatella.
Purdue Extension educator Jeff Burbrink says most of the superfood veggies come from the same family.
The brassica family includes things like broccoli, kale, kohlrabi, cabbage, cauliflower. All those plants basically originated from the same original mustard plant.
He says they grow great in this area. You can start planting them right now. He favors plants over seeds.
Seeds are a little bit trickier. There's some diseases that can hit them and that sort of thing, and it's just a lot easier to go to the store and find some good quality plants.
But before you plant, do your research first.
Know what you're doing, because one plant will yield one cauliflower head, and if you want multiple throughout the season, you have to plant them at different times.
So you're going to buy 1 or 2 plants, and then you're going to buy 1 or 2 more plants, and you're going to buy 1 or 2 more plants, and spread those out over a few weeks. So your supply of cauliflower will be kind of coming into your refrigerator uniformly.
And that just may help your kids eat new veggies. After all, if they help plant them, they just might try them. But Hurst says the best trick comes from setting a good example.
Just continue offering what's on your plate because you set the best example for them. And if you're willing to eat it, then it's more likely that they're going to be willing to eat it as well.
Eating superfoods for super results. I'm Tricia Sloma, News Center 16.